Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna try to convince my very own husband to come and do a video with me. I don't really know how it's gonna work. Babe!
Yo. Yeah?
You coming?
For what?
We're recording a video. Look at you, look at how handsome.
It's an
No, it's not.
Oh wow.
What's up? And I just want to say and tell everybody that you basically told me to do this intro. And I have proof as well, so I'm gonna put on
You
the
have
bloopers.
no proof of nothing and I'm out of here.
Play the bloopers. Okay.
Pause.
No, we're not pausing.
Pause.
No.
Because you have to direct this properly. So here's what you do, right? You just say, okay, today I'm gonna try and convince my boyfriend and my husband. Oh, I'm not a boyfriend. I'm gonna try and convince my husband to do a video with me. He's never really usually down for stuff like this, but we'll try. So if he's walking by, then you just give a shout. You say, babe, come sit here 1 second. Then sit down. Then I'm like, oh, here we go again. And you're like, okay, can we just, make a little video about? Then you start your video. And that's listen.
But that was good. We're still gonna do it. So it's gonna be like a prank on them, and then I'll
No.
Come. Where you sitting? Okay, this side. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm here with a special guest. Oh my god, it's my husband. Oh my god, I love you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're the most handsome man I've ever seen in my life. And you smell so nice. You do. This is him.
This is the first time I've gotten this kind of treatment. It must be the camera. It must be.
You're such a liar.
So what are we talking about?
So yeah, we're gonna be talking about the question that people always ask me. So it's when people hear that I got married, they go like, oh my god, congratulations, let's see. And then I'm like, and they're like, where's your ring? And I'm like, I don't have one. And then I have to go through this thing and then start explaining why I don't have a ring. Like, why
don't you have a ring? I don't know why you don't have a ring.
Because you didn't give me one.
Firstly, I gave you a ring. I gave you a ring.
You didn't kneel on two knees, bro.
Who said people have to kneel?
Oh, that's what we're going to talk about. Like, how we do things differently. And we don't do it the conventional way. I want to hear your perspective on, like, how we did it. And, yeah, like, what actually happened? Why did you not engage?
What's your perspective? Because I like to bounce off your perspective. It lets me know how far I can go before I get in trouble, etc. and stuff like that. So...
You tried it.
You go first.
You tried it. First of all, we was broke.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself, mate.
No, but we could have really done it. But anyways, it was a thing where, like, we spoke about it, like, heart to heart, and we just, like, we spoke about getting married, and we had it was like a conversation. So we were like, yeah, like, we're ready for this, we're gonna get married, and, like, you were sure that I'm the one, and I was sure that you're the one for me, and then we're like, let's get married, and we set a date, and we got married. So I feel like, and I feel like, I don't know, like, the whole thing of, like, let's get engaged, and then you have to, like, surprise me, and, like, and I would know, like, something is off, and I'm just like, bro, we just spoke about getting engaged, and now you're taking me to Paris. Like, you have not taken me to Paris in this whole relationship.
Well,
and then now you're just randomly taking me to Paris.
When did this turn?
And then now we're going to Paris. Then now you have to fake, like, stuff. And then, like, I would just know. But I feel like we are very unconventional in terms of how we do things. Even, like, we got married in 11 months. Like, we just do things so different. And we didn't feel like there was a need. It can be a good and a bad thing. depending like what aspect.
In this case, is it a good thing?
Yeah. You make me happy.
Why is it a good thing?
Because you make me happy.
Oh, that's cute. That's amazing. No, let's not. But that's great. If I make you happy, then that's what matters. To be fair, if we're
I make you happy?
You make me ecstatic.
Oh. Oh, that's cute.
It is.
So what's your perspective?
On why we didn't get an engagement ring? To be honest, it was purely for financial reasons.
Financial reasons. We got no money.
No, I won't say we ain't got no money.
No,
I'll say it's better for my pocket. You know.
So you're being selfish?
No, I'm not being selfish.
Because you say it's better for your pocket, like you're not considering me. It's like what? Oh, actually, we need to explain the whole Aurora thing, because that was a big part of why we didn't get engaged.
I was considering you. You know, you can spend. Oh yeah.
That is a big part of why we didn't get engaged.
That is a massive part of why we didn't get engaged.
Okay, stop getting high.
What I'm.
Your voice just went from mellow to
I'm explaining to the people, okay?
Oh, no.
Let me take front stage.
Oh God.
So in our culture.
Oh Lord, please.
In our culture, right? You pay dowry, bride price.
Let's not say our culture, because you don't believe in that. So it's not your culture.
Well, it is my.
You really want to say in your culture,
in the Zimbabwean culture. In the Zimbabwean culture, you have to pay bride price.
Do you need water? I feel like
I need water. It's gonna take a lot to get. Nah, I'm joking.
You actually need it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go get it.
No, it's good. So we had to do the bride price stuff.
Yeah.
And
which is called Aurora, or it's called Lobola, or Lobola, or Aurora, or dowry, like the English term.
Yeah. So because we had to do that, we made a decision, both of us, that our money, my money,
your money,
my money.
It wasn't our money then.
It was better suited to saving up to doing that, as opposed to actually buying an engagement ring, which, by the way, she probably would have lost within a couple of months.
I would wear it all the time. I would never.
No, that's not true. I got you a ring that you already lost. We had to look for a couple of times. Ring. Yeah, but if you can't be trusted with the little. How can we trust you with the one that exactly?
You quoting the Bible. What verse is it? You don't even know.
I'm a scholar of the Bible. Because of that, we decided to use the money to. I say we because it was really we, even though the money was mine. Mm-hmm. That's what happens, in this day and age. You make decisions about money that is yours together, and money that is both of yours together.
You saw that.
But when it's money about that belongs to other people,
it's a lot.
They make decisions by themselves.
God.
It's the current climate we live in. No, I'm joking. No, but seriously. So yeah, we used the money to pay towards Aurora.
Yeah.
And then we decided
saved up for that instead of us getting.
Yeah, that was more important, to be honest, than that. From my perspective, and I thought from your perspective too, because we discussed it and we agreed on it. Mm-hmm. Did you agree? Yeah. In hindsight, did you actually mean it when you agreed?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. See, there we have it. So yeah, no, it was good. And to be fair, sometimes, the way I think anyway,
I was thinking I did.
It was.
I'm joking. I know I did agree.
No. So it was a matter of what's more important.
Yeah.
To do it for something to do something that you always see in movies, in shows.
Yeah.
And it's
expected. And then we spoke about it okay, so what is really the point of an engagement then? Because if you're kneeling down and you're saying, "Will you marry me?" but you already asked me if I should marry you, and we had a deeper conversation about it. We discussed
it together and came to a decision and that we're actually ready to take that step. A more
intimate conversation. It was more will you marry me? And then you saying, will you marry me? That kind of conversation that we are both happy with each other, that we both want to marry each other. Because you do have cases of somebody going down on one knee and then the girl saying no, and it's almost
to be fair, I wasn't worried about that.
Wow, your ego.
No, but real talk, I just think, to be fair, sometimes people can get lost in all those rituals, those things that people do, but there's a life after the rituals, and those rituals actually represent something. And to us anyway, that was more important, understanding what engaging to actually be married means, because marriage is hard work. And that right?
Yeah. It is. I agree, sir.
But yeah, so it was more important to make sure we're actually ready for marriage than to get, you know, things that will show people, oh yeah, you're almost married, kind of like just ticking boxes for people, when what was more important is to make sure that
we're good.
Yeah, we're actually good with the decision that we're making, and it's actually going somewhere productive.
But okay, now taking it like, how did our parents think of the whole engagement thing, that we didn't do it and decide to just, and also us just getting married after 11 months and we don't engage, like, but how did they sort of think, although in their world it wasn't really a thing, but because in this society it is a thing. Like, my sister got engaged, you know, and you know, there's so many of, like, you know, their relatives, their children are getting engaged, and then are we taking the step and just saying, you know what, we want to get married? How did, like, both sides of, like, parents, like, take it? It might be, like, so, like,
I don't think it was that big of a deal, because they come from, what's up?
This one's hard.
It might not. It wasn't. Oh, now you threw me off. What I was.
It wasn't a big deal.
Yes, it wasn't a big deal, because to them, really, what was more important is what they were culturally accustomed to.
Yeah.
So doing the rora, which is the
dowry.
Yeah, the dowry.
That was more important to them. Yeah.
So because we were still doing that, that was all they needed from us to be.
They
honest.
didn't have a problem with it. They didn't even mention it. Like, so you guys are not gonna get engaged or anything like that. It was just like, oh, you guys, you know, like, you came and expressed like, we want to get married now, and we spoke to mom and dad, and they gave us advice like, are you sure you guys want to do this? And, you know, it's not easy road, but, you know, if you guys want to do it, we give you, like, our blessing type of thing. You remember that conversation when you spoke with my mom and dad?
Parents,
And then, like, they were just so happy for us, but, like, I felt like they didn't take us serious for a while, because I was 21, you were 24. Are you 24 or 25? 24. Yeah. I was 21.
She don't even know my age.
I do, but I'm just trying to think, like, I was 21, you were 24, uncle.
Whoa.
Bay.
Whoa. I don't have the belly for that yet. Soon come, though.
No, in Jesus' name. Hell no. But anyway, like, so, like, now I forgot what I was saying.
They didn't take you serious. They didn't take
they didn't take it serious well. And I feel like it took for us to plan the day, to actually say, yeah, they're coming, and, like, you know, the relatives coming and all those things. Because, you know, like, the process, if anybody knows, it's not just like a one-man process. Like, you come and do the dowry. It's like your uncles, and then, like, you know, your aunties, your this, your that. And until, like, all those people were called, were seen, that's when they started taking the whole thing seriously. Yeah. But I know, like, my mom and dad kept asking me, like, are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm ready. Were you ready? Or you were just like, I felt like it was just like a...
She asked, was I ready? I turned up, didn't I?
You turned up, but the night before, I wasn't sure if you were coming.
Well, I was with my friends, you know what I mean?
Let me tell you what happened the night before.
No, this is
he
about
wasn't
to be
talking
fake
to
news,
me.
fake news. I slept at my boy's house, okay? It was nothing personal. I was with my boys. We were playing. We were on PlayStation. We were playing
whilst
FIFA.
I was stressing and crying, somebody was on PlayStation. Anyway, let me tell you something. The day before was really stressful. Like, I was texting him. He wasn't texting me back like that. He would be so slow, and he is just like, and I'm like, what's going on? I mean, tomorrow we're getting married. Like, what? Like, I was just like and I know this is a story for another video, to be fair. But you're obviously not a big fan of, like, dowry and everything like that for your own reasons, and I think we should explain why later, like, another day. But, like, I started panicking because knowing that I'm like, he's not gonna show up. I'm gonna be that bride that like I'm there sitting down and my guy is not here. No, seriously, I was actually like horrified. Like, he's not gonna come up.
Ain't it funny how somebody is horrified when somebody's playing PlayStation?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you were so
completely...
chilled out. I'm like texting like, what's wrong? Why are you not replying to my text? Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it's worthwhile. I mean, like, I wouldn't have picked anybody else. So.
Oh, you're so sweet. Good. I can feel it. She still wants a ring, by the way.
Yeah, to be fair, like, I still want a ring just to have it. I don't think I'll wear it all the time because that's just not me. And I feel like it's too, like, I don't wear jewelry already. And I feel like having earrings, like, I don't wear earrings.
So can we ask why you want a ring?
Just so, like, when I feel like wearing it, it's all about my feelings. He hates this stuff. It's all about what I feel. So when I feel like wearing it, or if it's going with my outfit.
You're gonna break the bank because you're gonna feel like wearing it sometimes.
No, we're not gonna break the bank. It would just be something that's durable. I think we need to define, like, how are we married? So we have been married 2 times now. So we got married at the dowry. Then we got married at the registrar, where we actually now have our marriage certificate. And we have it in our house. Because we wanted to have, like, because some people say when you've now married culturally, you're still not married according to, like, you know.
It's true, you're not married according to the law, yeah.
So we did both, and obviously our wedding coming up, which that's gonna be just like a party and the white gown and all that stuff. But we did get married, like, saying our vows, and we have our certificate, and yeah, and we did it how our parents wanted us to do it as well.
In conclusion, I would just like to say to all the mandems out there, don't feel like you have to buy a ring. Sometimes these things are unnecessary expenses that really are not needed.
I feel like rings are overrated, especially diamonds. They go down in value anyway. Like, they're just so overrated. And I feel like before we had that conversation, that realistic conversation, I was always like, no, I have to have this. And I'm like, you gotta wear the ring too. Like, because I know, like, you have, like, you don't really care if you wear it or not. It's not a big thing for you. But I feel like I used to say, like, you know, men that don't wear their rings cheat on their wives, because why are you not wearing a ring for? But actually, if you think about it, he can wear the ring when it comes out the house. When he wants to cheat, he can just remove it. And more so, there are women that don't care that he's married, so he can have his ring and still cheat. Like, the whole logic of it does not make sense. So even, you know, we have been married for almost a year now. Is it? We got married in April and it's March, so we've been married for about 11 months. And the whole ring thing, like, I haven't worn a ring for the last 11 months.
Even the one I got you.
Yeah, even the promise ring. I love it though. It's really, really nice. But, like, I wear it when I'm, like, feel like wearing it. I know it sounds so weird, but, like, I just wear it when I feel like wearing it. And because I've detached that thing of, like, if you don't wear your ring, someone is gonna cheat on you. Have I cheated on you? No. Have you cheated on me?
To be fair, that's not even it. See, she has a good sense of humor. That's why I love her. So it's all right.
It's a joke.
And she has a head on her shoulders, so that's good.
Absolutely.
Yes, you do, darling.
No, but, like, it doesn't mean somebody is gonna cheat. You know what I mean? And I feel like people need to detach that. I used to think like that, and I'm like, wait, not having a ring is just like whatever. It's just
it doesn't really say anything about your marriage, to be fair. It's just something that is commercial and not really.
It's like Valentine's.
Oh, that, yeah. Oh, there you go.
In conclusion, stop thinking a ring is gonna get you married. Like, it doesn't matter. And
there are more important things to do. To actually decide if you're ready to get married, what it means when you get married, and the implications that come with that, with those decisions.
Yeah.
If you want a ring, it's something you can get if that's your.
Yeah, we're
your
not
thing.
against it. We're not like, don't get rings. I mean, we're still gonna get rings, but like, again, when I feel
They
like
come
wearing
after
it.
the important stuff. To
Yeah,
be honest.
it's not like everything has to put on hold. I can't get married because I need him to save for
I
the
know
10,000
somebody who's
pound
like
ring.
that,
Like,
actually.
no.
Somebody was
So
like,
do
I can't get married
So
until
do
I get a
bro.
ring that is 10,000. I think we're talking about the same person. Anywho.
So the ring, yes, if it's important to you, get it, but don't withhold all the things you can enjoy because there is no money for a ring, or like the ring is not there yet. Like, life is tough out here, you know what I mean? Be realistic with yourself and with your partner. Don't put pressure on your partner, like, oh babe, you gotta do this, now you get into like a finance thing for the next 3 years. You're paying off a ring for the next 3 years, guys. People do this. You're paying off a ring, £100 every single month.
But there are also people that actually
like,
have the
bro.
money. There's people that actually do have the money.
Yeah, no,
but
if you have it,
are not actually ready to commit and do what it actually means. Yeah. So I think, it shouldn't be something that is just put on a pedestal. Just consider the most important things first and let everything else fall in place. It's better to build an empire together.
just really get what's
You're
going
very smart, darling.
on. I love you.
Smart woman. Love you too.
Bye, guys. We're out.